it shouldn't be a surprise that the F1 champion racer Max Verstappen's car collection has some of the most stunning cars we've ever seen. The cars he drives off track are just as fast as the ones he drives on the track. We know you're excited to know the details, so without wasting any more time, let's have a peek inside F1's Max Verstappen's crazy car collection. Max Verstappen's crazy car collection. Before getting started, let's just take a moment to appreciate the fact that Max Verstappen is the F1's youngest point scorer and also the first Dutch champion. Not only that, he's also the youngest driver to get a Grand Prix and also the youngest winner in F1's entire history. Well, we need more than a moment to process this because this is truly mind-blowing. But yeah, it's definitely safe to say that he was born to be a racer and racing is in his veins. His career has only soared since he got started. Even if there were any gloomy days in his career when he wasn't soaring high above, it never impacted his positive spirit. According to sources, Verstappen is already on course to his second world championship and signed a multi-year contract with Red Bull till 2028. In addition to this, he also earns a hefty amount for his salary, which makes him one of the highest paid Formula 1 racers. With that in mind, can you imagine the kinds of cars he must be driving around the streets of Monaco? Well, we should tell you that Max Verstappen's garage has some of the best road monsters that we've seen out there. And yes, as you all would have guessed, these cars are also some of the most expensive ones as well. So are you ready to have a peek inside Max Verstappen's garage? But before we give you the juicy details, make sure that you give this video a huge thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, as well as hit that notification bell to be updated with more content like this going forward. Now let's carry on. Aston Martin Vantage. The first car in Verstappen's car collection is the stunning Aston Martin Vantage. This car is truly one of a kind, as it's not only loved for its high quality features, but also for the way it complements its owners with its classy look. The car boasts a top speed of 310 km per hour or 195 miles per hour. The Aston Martin Vantage is a great combination of quality, comfort, and composure. According to sources, the car is Verstappen's favorite because it reminds him of the days when it used to be behind the cockpit of the Red Bull racing machine. In addition, it's a proven fact that whoever drives this car feels like James Bond, and who doesn't want that? Aston Martin DB11. Apart from Aston Martin Vantage, Verstappen's collection boasts another Aston Martin. So let's take a peek at his Aston Martin DB11. The reason why this is the second Aston Martin in Verstappen's collection is the company's partnership with Red Bull. As a Red Bull F1 champion, Verstappen got this amazing car. This car is one of the most powerful models to have ever been created. The car features a V8 engine that can produce 528 brake horsepower and can go from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 4 seconds. Aston Martin DBX SUV. At this point, it's fair to say that Aston Martin is the most common car company in the racer's collection. In addition to his Aston Martin DB11 and Aston Martin Vantage, he also owns an Aston Martin DBX SUV, and let's not forget the Aston Martin DBS Superleggera. According to the reports, the combined total of all these Aston Martins alone is $975,000. So let's just say that Verstappen is definitely a fan of the British car company, but he also has some other amazing cars in his collection as well, so let's take a look at them too. Renault RS01. Almost all of Max's cars are very similar in the sense that they're very expensive, very fast, and also have a really chic look to them. With that in mind, let's take a look at his next car, which is the Renault RS01. The car came with a price tag of $316,732. Even though it's not the most expensive car on the list, it surely lives in Verstappen's heart. Max fell in love with the set of wheels the moment he laid eyes on it. According to reports, Verstappen got the chance to take the Renault out for a drive at the Renault event in 2015. The car reaches a top speed of 300 plus kilometers an hour, and the drive was really a thrilling experience that gives him his desired dose of adrenaline rush. That's why he just had to own this. Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Every sports star has to have at least one Porsche in their garage, so here's Verstappen's Porsche 911 GT3 RS. The car costs more than $188,000. It's another one of the fastest automobiles in his collection. The car can go from 0 to 62 miles per hour in just 3.4 seconds. The car boasts a top speed of 198 miles per hour, so needless to say, the car is a true road beast. And the fact that Max Verstappen drives this very car simply adds to its class. We all pretty much knew that this collection was going to be super impressive, and we're so glad that we were right. Well guys, this about wraps up our video. This was everything about Max Verstappen's car collection. So what do you think? Let us know your favorite in the comments down below, and do get back to us in our next video. Bye for now.